Good morning, brave awakened ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics. It is April 16th, 2019. It's a Tuesday. Thank you to my Patreons, my supporters, subscribers for all your support. And please don't forget to register for my webinar, Healing Circle, Reiki Circle Tapping, going on this Saturday, the 20th of April at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're interested in a session with me, you can go to higherrealmholistics.com. Empathic, intuitive counselor I am, and also certified holistic integrative health nurse for your holistic health issues. I have an office in North Miami Beach, Florida. I also do holistic health counseling via phone or video. And you can pick up my children's book, How the Caterpillar Flew. It is a rhyming children's picture book, beautifully illustrated, at any major online book retailer. Okay, that being said, business out of the way. Yeah, last couple of nights have been really harrowing. Last video I told you guys I've been experiencing stuff again that I have not experienced for a few years now. And it's been going on every single night. And last night and early this morning, it's 8 o'clock now. I never get up this late, ever. But I was like, you know what? I need some actual normal human sleep, at least for an hour. Okay? Because I have not been coming back from that state of being into this state of being until like between 5 and 6 in the morning. And so I'm like, I've been feeling tired and beat up, and my body has been feeling exhausted. And last night and early this morning was especially, last night into this morning, I should say, was very, very physical. Very physical. And it had a lot to do with what went down yesterday, what's been going on. I know I've been transmuting a lot of energy. A lot of us have. And I'm going to tell you guys how to recognize if you've been transmuting this particular energy too, because I asked. I've been transmuting a lot of this energy going on for the past week. Yeah, it's been almost a week. This energy going on. And it's very dark energy. And the energy going on is due to black magic. And it's very connected with the Notre Dame burning. Prior to that burning yesterday, and I did not know this, I would just see it, not know what the heck it was. But they were 10 Catholic churches in a week's time in France that have been desecrated. And when I say desecrated, I'm talking burnt. You know, some of them set on fire. A lot of them, the altars and the sanctuaries were destroyed, including smearing feces all over the place. You know that's black magic rituals. And Notre Dame makes the 11th. I didn't call my mother yet because I know she's going to be having a heart attack, you know, being the hardcore Catholic, and she's been there and stuff. And I have, well, I don't know. I think it got destroyed a while ago. You know, I had some stuff that she brought me from Notre Dame also. But you know, but that's what's going on with that. And light workers, I still feel like throwing up literally from the experience. It was so physical, transmuting this dark energy. So they can't use it or have minimum access to it. And I didn't know what it was working through my body, but here's how you know you're doing it. Your extremities turn ice cold, like colder than usual, colder than they've been turning. And it's just my extremities, you know, arms and legs, and it goes right past my knees. And it just feels like I like brick cold, just like brick ice cold. That's what it feels like almost like what is it? That's smoke ice cold. That's what it feels like, where you could burn yourself. That's how cold myself feels. Well, again, it was a double, not flannel, but the fleece, double fleece, double blanket, night socks on. I should have put on gloves too. That's how cold it was. And then, of course, the energy shooting through. Again, usually when it comes to activations, it comes up my left. But when it comes to transmuting energy, it comes up my left and my right. And it's this huge circuit. And it's just, so my body was just flailing all over the place all night long into early morning. And I just was like seeing blast of colors. And the major color I saw was this electric blue, very much like one of the blues you see on that boogie board. This electric blue, bright electric blue. And then I would see this after the electric blue. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's exactly what I said. And then I heard transmute it. And so I was like, all right. I wasn't sure, because it would come dark and then it would turn the electric blue. And I know the electric blue was my light. And then it just, as soon as I said I transmute the darkness, it would blast, and then it would like come into like a rainbow. I'm like, okay. So I just kept doing that all night long. I'm sweating and I'm ice cold. But I couldn't take off the blankets because I was just like, ugh, and then my whole body's flailing about and the energy shooting up. And for the past few days, I had this immense tension right up in the back of my neck, where I'm slapping right here, and my lower back, right at the base of my spine, to the point where I haven't worked out. Like, I literally didn't, well, yesterday I didn't step out my house because I had a lot of prep work to do in form of a business plan. So I didn't step out all day, but I could hardly move, but now I feel absolutely good. I could actually move my neck again, my back. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to rollerblade and bike. I'm going to do both. Actually, I do both. I put my rollerblades in my bike basket, ride to the beach, and then rollerblade. I'm going to be doing both today. And that had to do with the energy also. And there was a lot of activity for the past 2 days. And of course, the reason why I say I feel so nauseous, because it, like, blasting out that energy really left me nauseous. There was a lot of activity with my lower chakras, and then would go into my heart chakra, my solar plex, where there was this tremendous burn, and then it would shoot up to my heart chakra, and I would feel the burn and the swirling, and then that's when I would have to incinerate it, transmute it, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Again, I just talking makes me more nauseous, so I'm not going to talk for too long. But that's what's been going on. A lot of crazy energy. And guys, check out my community page, because I post a lot on my community page, up-to-date stuff. And if I don't resonate with you, I don't resonate with you. If you don't like me covering current events, go like this. Don't listen or go elsewhere. It's fine. But this is what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep doing it. Like, even a plane fell in the front yard of my BFF's neighbor's house. She texted me. She's like, yesterday. She's like, oh, did you know a plane was in my yard? Like, she was surprised I didn't say something. It's like, no, because I don't watch the regular news. And then sent me a pic. I was like, oh, what the heck? Yeah. But everyone walked away from it. Neighbor's house did not get damaged. Just the front yards got burnt and messed up. And I was just like, dang. Thank God the kids weren't there. It was night. Thank God the kids didn't go into the yards, because, they play in each other's yards. And I was like, whoa. But, yeah, crazy stuff happening. And the planes are falling out of, this is nothing new with the planes falling out of the skies either. Has to do with why all the birds are falling out of the sky and not showing up. Why you don't see birds. It's all the same, when it comes to the magnetic field. And Also, now I hear they're talking about this superbug, the Candida. And they keep referring to it as a virus. It's not a virus, it's a fungus, damn it. I keep getting pissed off. There's a difference. Actually, you know, viruses tend to die off. Most. Funguses are extremely difficult to cure. Extremely difficult. And Candida in the blood is extremely dangerous. And yes, it does kill you. So this reminds me of the whole Zika thing, the way they're talking about it. Not naming the hospital, saying, oh, it's, you know, it's an epidemic. This is going on. But we're not going to tell you where. We're not going to tell you what hospitals. I mean, being a nurse, and actually I had started writing a book a couple of years ago on nosocomial infections, meaning infections from the hospitals, and why they're prevalent, why they spread, how they come about, how humans on ventilators in the hospitals are being used as petri dishes to cultivate these diseases. Trust me, I should know. I even was on the infection control team. Trust me, I know. I'm not somebody just talking, you know, out their ass. So, and it was funny because the book got picked up by a really big New York literary agent. He was very excited to work with me. I sent him chapters and everything. And then next thing I know, out of the blue, sorry, I can no longer work with you. You know, I'm terminating our contract, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what? Why? And he went, just as I was saying why, I looked at my phone, 11:44. Sorry about the truck. Let's wait. And when I asked him why, he wouldn't give me an explanation. He would not give me an explanation. But, you know, I'm going to pursue it again once I get this new business going, you know, because I wrote a lot of it already. So I'm going to pursue it again and see what happens again with it. I'll try it again later. So the whole thing is yes, this fungal infection, the Candida infection in your blood, is extremely dangerous. It's one of the toughest ones, and as fungus always is, and it is deadly, and 50% of the people do die from it. It's a more rare one because it's a very high grade one. There are many now where we have special ultraviolet machines that we stick in the rooms to kill them, but it's not even 100% effective. That's the whole thing, not even close. So again, patients on ventilators, long-term vent patients, what I'm going to say, long-term vent patients literally are used as petri dishes to cultivate these super bugs. Plain and simple. And I'm talking from a professional point of view. They're used as petri dishes. You get the people coming to visit them. They may not catch it, but then they'll be vectors, meaning they'll be able to carry it and spread to people with low immune systems, and therefore spreading it out of the community. Like, it'll come out of the hospital into the community. You know, doctors walking in, even if it's the most contagious stuff, they walk in, they don't put on isolation gowns, they don't clean their equipment, their stethoscope, there's isolation equipment to use in there, they won't use it, they use their own, I have actually seen this, sticking their hands and fingers and equipment inside patients' mouths, blood, using dirty needles. I actually went off on a fellow for using a dirty needle and reported him. I've reported doctors for stuff like that. Happens. You know, they don't give a shit. They'll go and yell at the nurse. You know, and yeah, there are dirty nurses too. And aides. But it honestly, it really falls on the doctors. It really, 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 really does. It really does. From what I've seen. Take a survey, I'm sure you'll know I'm right. Alright guys, so like I said, I'm super nauseous. That's my new Revelations video for today. So just keep transmuting that darkness. That's all I could say, you know. Blast that light. My light shines so bright it transmutes and incinerates the darkness, because there's a lot of black magic going on to quail the awakening, to try to put a stop to the ascension, and for them to try to maintain their power, which is slipping out of their hands, because now's the time for it to happen. All right, so don't be surprised by anything, even a freaking plane being in your front yard. Don't be surprised by anything. Just stand in power. You know, respond, do not react. All right? So, namaste. We got this. Lady V, out.